Wukong, full name Sun Wukong, the king of monkeys, who is also a main character of a novel called Journey to the West, where Wukong's mission is to protect a monk, which Wukong referred to as Sifu. So how did Wukong end up in wildrift? Hey Wukong, shouldn't you be heading to the west with your Sifu? Yeah, I was supposed to. So how did you end up here in wildrift? You know, one day I was trying to protect my Sifu from like a tree-looking monster that has like a huge red fire thingy on his back. Huge red fire thingy tree monster. Oh, do you mean this guy? Yeah, it's this guy. His name is Red Buff, by the way. So his name is Red Buff, huh? Yeah, but how did you went from protecting your Sifu from monsters to fighting a Red Buff in wildrift? I don't know. Hey Delta! Yeah? No one asked! Oh, sorry about that. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Delta, and today we're gonna be playing Wukong in the jungle. Wukong is one of the S tier jungle that I consider because he is so strong in the jungle. He might be also like on par with Evelyn as well. We all know how broken Evelyn is in jungle, especially when right now wildrift does not have vision to counter against Evelyn. As usual, the builds is at the bottom of the screen, and today we're actually going to be using electrocute on Wukong. Now a lot of you might be using Conquer on Wukong, but what I think is Conquer takes way too long to stack the 5-stack if you're playing in the jungle. If you're playing Wukong in the lane, fine, you could have all the time to stack your Conquer. But if you're playing as a jungle, it's all about ambushing, going out to a lane, ganking as quick as possible, get the kill as quick as possible. So having a electrocute will actually increase the speed of killing the enemy because it's so easy. You could have just do a combo like E, auto, Q. You would proc the electrocute damage, you would burst down the enemy before they even know. Compared to like Conquer, it would take so long to stack the 5 stacks. By then, before you get your Conquer to 5 stack, they would have flashed away already. If you find this video somewhat helpful and informative, be sure to give it a thumbs up because that would help me like a lot. And if you want to see more contents like this, if you're interested, be sure to subscribe. I'll be posting more in the future. And so without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, looks like we're going to be facing Garen in the jungle. Garen jungle? With a runes that I've never seen anyone using it.
Welcome to Wildrift.
Now in this game I actually bring electrocute instead of Conquer. You'll see why I pick electrocute later. We're gonna start on the red buff. After we finish the red buff, we'll go finish the raptors, then the wolves, then we'll clear the blue buff, and then we'll head to the river to contest for the skull crab. And then we'll look for a gang right then. If there's no one that needs a gang, we'll go back and finish the last camp, which is the crux, then we'll actually hit level 5. With the help of support and AD carry, we'd finish this camp super early. We'll go ahead and smite here. And we'll do the raptors. I'm probably gonna speed up here so you don't have to go through the boring farming early game. Now if you see, if you're paying attention, you could actually see like the top side crocs are popping out. Like the stones monster actually popping out, so you would know that Garen is actually there. I think the Pantheon didn't actually pay attention to the vision where he had there, so that's why he got burst down by the Garen. We'll go ahead and gank Lux here. She's pretty low, and I don't think she had a ward in the bush. That's why she didn't notice where I am. You flash and get the kill. You could go ahead and pop your flash. In early game, flash really doesn't matter that much. But in the late game, flash is actually super important, so try not to use as much flash as just to get the kill in the late game. But in the early game, feel free to use it.
Ally slain.
Alright, because we got the Lux, we hit level 5 here, so we don't have to go back for the last camp in the blue buffs camp.
On my way.
We'll try to see if we could get any kills in the bot lane. Both of them are super low. I could have one-shot them.
Retreat.
I don't have the boots, so I'm actually walking like super slow here. I'm just gonna scan it there. Standing ward, and the AD carry actually didn't went back. I think he actually go a little bit greedy there, trying to get a few minutes there. So that's why he dies there. If you're super low in the lane, try not to be greedy just to farm a few minutes, because the enemy jungler could be anywhere by then. Top no summoners. Maybe if we have time or any chances, we could have go gang top lane. Let's see if we could. I'm probably gonna gang Lux here. She's overextending. And she backs up. She didn't back up. That means she have like no vision in the bush. Huge mistake. Not warding bushes is the biggest mistake if you're playing a lane. In any lane, because you have to constantly be. You always have to ward every single ward, no matter which lane you're playing, so you would get vision, just to prevent jungler from sneaking up to you. Like, look at Lux. She died twice to me because she didn't ward the bush. If she had warded the bushes, she wouldn't have died twice. She's overextending again. We'd probably be able to gank there. Look at how much damage I actually deal with the electrocute. Electrocute is so strong in the early game compared to Conquer. If I bring Conquer, you could use Conquer if you're playing in Wukong in the lane, because you would have so much time to stack 5 stacks to deal with full damage of a Conquer. But as a jungler, you actually have like so little time to actually be able to stack Conquer to 5 stacks. You need to be able to burst out as much damage as possible when you're ganking. That's why I bring electrocute, so I could burst down as much damage as possible in the shortest time period. Braum could have not wasted out there, because Pantheon is nearby, so... Well, never mind. We'll probably go for a dragon here, based on where I'm heading. I might just get a red buff before I head into a fight, because that would give me like an extra AD. Garen overextending, we'll go ahead and burst the damage down. We'll try to dodge the Jhin bullet as much as possible. And we'll try to get this dragon. Use my scanner ward. Scanner ward is so important for a jungler. Always get a scanner ward instead of getting the standard ward, because you will be able to scan for any visions when you're doing dragon, kraken, baron, or Rift Herald. Probably shouldn't have engaged there. Consider how low HP I am. Shouldn't have engaged the Malphite there. It's a really bad idea. Like that's a bronze play from me. Didn't know what I was thinking back then. And that's why they got dragon. I should have retreated there instead of trying to engage the Malphite. Let's see if we can do anything here. Pantheon gets in by the right time. Got the kill. And a double CC here. Pantheon W and a Braum out. There's no way Jhin is getting out from there. We'll go ahead and get this turret. That would act like an extra goal for the whole team. Look at what the Leona does here. That is so bad from her. She should not have engaged in a 3v1. Consider that she's a support. It's like she's not even a carry. Pantheon's probably gonna die here. Yeah. Or maybe not. Well, I'm doing as much as I could. I can actually save him. I've already used my boots active as well. Like the Locket enchant that provides extra shoes for my ally. I've already used that, so I cannot really save him anymore. We'll go ahead and farm a few camps. Then I'm probably gonna do the Rift Herald. We'll probably leave this Scully Crab for the support, just to give him like an extra goal. We don't really need that. There's a vision here, so Malphite is backing out. Yeah, the enemy is overextending here. I make a huge mistake here as well. Like, look, Lux is so low. I should have engaged Lux. Then that might have changed the whole how the team fight goes. But I really didn't see that coming. Like, maybe I have not seen the Lux being so low. That's why I went in and engaged on the others. Maybe if I went for that Lux kill, it would have been different outcome from the team fight. But huge mistake. That's why you should always pay attention in your surroundings at all times. No vision? Yep. Pop my ult. Get 2 kills from here. Nice. We're super fat now. We're 9, 2, and 5. We'll go ahead and pop that out before it expires for that extra movement speed. We'll probably not be able to get the Leona here. Ah. This is actually so bad from me. I shouldn't have engaged that Malphite. I would rather not get that kill than just dying there. That's so bad from me. Maybe I'm too greedy right there. Like, I thought I was like super fat when I play this game. And I'm just trying to get as much kill as possible, which is not how you play this game. This is a turret pushing game, not a deathmatch, so it doesn't matter how much kills you get. Yes, that determines how fat you get, but the whole game is about pushing turrets and getting the enemy nexus. That's how you win the game, not by killing the most enemies. The burst now, look at how much the damage electrocute does with the triple auto, including our abilities. But electrocute would be super useless in the late game, unless you could actually one-shot somebody else. But it really doesn't matter. All I want is that early aggressive with that instant damage that electrocute provides to burst down the enemy laner, so that I could get the kill as soon as possible. Try to see if we can do anything here. We're gonna pop our ult. Run pop is us as well. We'll try to burst down the Lux. This Lux is so tanky, like she has so many shields, but it doesn't matter. We'll go for a Jhin here. Someone's teleporting in, so I should retreat here. Pantheon's going in, so we should go in as well. See if we can do any help here. There's no one to stop us, we're just gonna start the dragon fight here. It's an Inferno Drake, which is insanely important. Provides extra damage and extra ability power for your whole team. So Inferno Drake is like one of the most important dragon in the whole game.
Adapt to all situations. I got this.
Right now we're kind of in like a disadvantage regardless of how much kills we have. 2 of our turrets are down, but the enemy only has like 1 turret down, so we have to push like a few turrets. Like I say, this is a turret pushing game. No matter how much kills you get, how fat your team are, if you didn't get any turret, you could not win the game.
Retreat. Enemy slain.
We're just gonna go ahead and go back first.
You got it.
Look at how strong GA is, even though it's already been nerfed.
Under attack.
It gives me so much opportunity to went in and actually not dying because I have the GA. An enemy would actually hesitate fighting me because I have a GA. We all know how annoying it is to face against an early game whenever an enemy has a GA, because even if you try to kill him, he won't actually die from that. So it's kind of like annoying. You kind of hesitate if you want to go in all in him or not. And here's where I make a very stupid mistake. I have a GA and I went in wasting that GA, which I should have not do that. Yeah, I got the kill on Malphite, but it's so not worth it. Losing the GA would means that I'm losing an extra insurance when I'm getting into a team fight where I don't have GA. I could not have played super aggressive in a team fight now. Because if I died, I died. If I have a GA, I could have be so much more aggressive in a team fight knowing that I won't die and my team could actually back up me when I revive. And yep.
You got it.
Bad engage from me. Should not have go for that Malphite kill.
On my way. Group.
I'll go ahead and clear the bot lane first. Looks like the minion wave has already been pushing to our second turret.
Who questions my ability?
Always pay attention to the map.
Retreat from the enemy champion.
constantly paying attention where enemy is, so that you don't get ganked by 4 people or 3 people when you're soloing, when you're split pushing. That's why you should always ward as much as possible. I haven't raid ward, so I couldn't really ward anywhere else. My responsible is to just scan for a vision. I'll leave that red buff for our AD carry. Seems like she don't really want it.
On my way.
Vision is everything in this game. If you know where enemy is,
Danger. Top turret is
you could have do so much more. Looks like they're...
Your
Oh!
team has stolen
Nice steal
Baron
from
Nashor.
Jinx!
You have slain
Go ahead and
an
burst down
enemy.
these 2.
Double kill.
Now they only have like 3 people. We can do as much as possible here.
Enemy slain.
Burst down the Lux. And this Garen has nowhere to go. Look at it, insane movement speed with Aomi, Ghostblade, and the Q. But he's still gonna die too. Like right here, I just can't be asked anymore. Or just let my teammates hunt down him. I'm just gonna push the lane. Looks like the Garen is not dead yet.
Enemy turret.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't pursue the Garen. I could have not pushed this turret if I actually went down chasing the Garen. They finally got the Garen, and we got the turret as well. The more turret you push, the more chances of you winning the game.
Has spawned.
Because it would provide an extra goal, and it would give your minion lane so much more space to push into the enemy turret. And now the enemy have to go ahead and defend their inhibitor turret, which gives you so much space for doing dragons, doing Baron, getting the team fights where 1 or 2 of the enemies is trying to defend their turret. They will not have a full member in the team fight, so it will give a lot of advantage to your team when you're engaging in a team fight. Huge team fight, you should always have like 5 members, always and always. If any single one of them is trying to do split push or defending the turret, losing a member would lose such a huge like
Enemy slain.
advantage for the team fight. You would have so much, like look at here.
On my way.
If I turn off my ult sooner, I would have got the turret, but I got hunted down by 3 of them.
On my way.
But that's actually act as a good distraction for my team to get that inhibitor turret. It's like a choice for them. Either they stop me from getting that turret, or they stop my teammates from getting that inhibitor turret. But either way, we'll still get one. And Jinx should have retreated there, but I don't know what she's trying to do. Orianna go ahead and get the bot lane turret as well, so we'll probably end up winning this game for sure, because now that 2 inhibitor turret is down, as long as we don't get aced by the enemy team. If we got aced, we might lose the game. Now they're running. Braum is trying to protect the Pantheon.
My place is at the top.
On my way.
We'll go ahead and help them. Looks like they still want to fight. They only have 3 person. We have 4 or maybe 5 person here. Look, Lux is actually defending. I don't know where the enemy
Unstoppable.
Garen is. Like, Garen's actually defending. Look, this is why it gives you so much more advantage doing a team fight.
Attack the
Garen and Lux is trying to clear the wave, which means that they don't have full member in the team fight. That's why we win the team fight there. I should have retreat here. We don't have minions. We couldn't push here. That was a throw from us. Braum should not have died there. We shouldn't have pushed there.
has spawned.
We don't have a Baron buff, so there would be like a small percent chance of us actually getting to push there.
Attack Baron.
We'll go ahead and clear the top wave and we'll head to the Baron. If we could get this Baron buff, we could actually end the game. It's getting late in the late game as well. Electrocute won't do you any good in late game, so we'll try to finish the match as soon as possible. It's already 17 minutes, it's super late game right now.
On my way.
Look, losing 2 inhibitor turrets, the enemy have to deal with the super minions that give us so much more space to do objectives. Dragon, Baron, or anything else.
On my way. Group.
I've already scanned this bush. I'd make sure that there's no ward in here so we could actually do an ambush. If they want to fight.
Group.
but they're still defending their lane because the minions is pushing into their base. It gives us so much more space, and this is so bad from our team. We're actually let Garen comes in because I don't know who popped that bounce fruit thing that actually let Garen get in, and I think I missed my smite there. I was not expecting the Garen to come into our
Double kill.
Baron pit.
Killing spree.
We'll go ahead and get our TP here
Who questions my ability?
so we could get back to the enemy base as soon as possible so we could actually finish the game here. Even though they have Baron buff, 3 of their inhib is down, there's 3 minions pushing into the lane. This win is pretty much ours.
The dragon has fallen.
And GG. Now the best part.
Victory.
After this game, I'm finally... Yes. We get an ass as well. Listen to that sound. Diamond 4. Right, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.